Okay, so I'm back with part two, and I just finished up this sidewalk thing. I don't know, I feel like there's a word for it, but I don't know if it's just sidewalk. I feel like sidewalk's kind of like an awkward thing. I don't know. Yeah, I put in a fall counter on the top left corner because I keep falling into the holes because I'm a noob or something. I don't know. I was actually gonna do the voiceover and upload it yesterday, but then I had band camp, which was exhausting. I came back with a sock tan for the first time in 2 years. It was interesting. Yeah, band camp was fun. I couldn't play 90% of the music because I don't know, I'm just bad. I just can't play. It's kind of dumb. Um, so I get somewhat of an idea of what to do on this island, and I started thinking like a tree house because there's so many trees, and it actually goes like pretty good. And I was just thinking of having it like 2 stories or just 1 story, and it's just on the top, and the bottom part's just trees. But then that's kind of boring. So I build in like a bottom part to the little house, and I'm just extending the sidewalk here for some reason. It's the walkway. I think it'll be called like the walkway. Yeah, I feel like walkway is a better word. But as you can see, I just kind of build up like little poles here. Poles? There's frames. I think it's called frames. To make the first floor of this building. I'm pretty sure it's like I'm gonna make this part into like a residential area. That's like my plan here. And when I was watching back through the footage, I realized I used like the solid like wooden blocks, like the logs, and like the other wooden logs that have like the what are they called? I don't freaking know. But you know how there's like the 2 types of logs where there's the ones I'm using where there's the old ones where it has like the wooden face to them, and then there's the new ones where it's just like a whole solid block. Does that make sense? I realize I use those when I could just use the solid ones. It probably doesn't make sense, but I guess it could be summed up in my choice of blocks were questionable. So I just fixed some stuff up here because I want to put like depth into the build, but then it would be a really tight space if I did. So I had to move the whole frame which led to a few difficulties. And like what I was feeling this whole time was just like confusion because I had no idea what I was doing. And these stairs were actually like bothering me a lot, so I just settled for like those 1 block high stairs, which kind of worked. It's not like you glide up those stairs, but whatever works. And see, I had no idea what kind of wood or what kind of blocks I wanted to use for the walls. And I still kind of want to keep the same theme of I can't talk, of like light colored blocks, which I kind of break right now when I use the dark oak wood to do the floors. Oh well. I used slabs at the top. I don't really know why. When I could have just used full blocks, which is kind of annoying because you can see like the slabs through the leaves from the top. But yeah, whatever. I'm kind of inexperienced when it comes to like building with leaves or in trees. So a lot of things that I build underneath the leaves are see-through, and you can see like random slabs. It's kind of doesn't look that good, which I could have done a better job on, but you know, first build, first trial. I don't know. That's not even a saying. What am I saying? Anyways, I tried making like a little patio thing, if that makes sense, on the tree, or balcony. I guess it's a balcony. Building with glass panes at least, are just a pain in the butt, because the plate, like the size of the paints are just so thin and annoying. I turn on the day cycle, daylight cycle, I don't know, because I want to see what the house looks like when it's like lit up. So I just keep it on and wait for it to turn dark. And you guys see me struggling with doors. I want to make like a double door that made like a triangle or like an angle kind of, but then it didn't work with the glass panes, so I just had to settle for one door. And that's the first house complete. It actually looks pretty good for being my first one. Before I did this, or I started this thing, I already ruled out the fact that I'm not going to do interiors because that's just going to be too much work, and I'm not too good with interior designing. So yeah. So I just extend out the walkway a bit more, so I kind of get an idea, so I know which way or how far the houses should be from the walkway. And I want to make like light posts, and this idea is completely taken from Google, so Yeah, sue me. And honestly, this looks pretty cool because it uses a new, oh god, it uses the new lanterns, which is interesting. And I kind of compare it to a regular redstone lamp and daylight sensor. And this new, the lanterns are actually pretty cool. I don't know the crafting recipe for them, but I mean, I'm probably just getting torches in a survival world. Anyways, I built 3 for now, and probably off camera I'll build some more because those are pretty boring to watch and make. So I'm just trying to figure out how I can make things. And this house is actually pretty big because there's a lot of trees just in a formation, and I was able to put them into a place where I can make I guess the frame of the walls of the house, or I guess just the walls. I didn't realize how big those trees were, so I was like, whoa, these are big trees. You don't really see birch trees that tall, or at least I don't. And the sun is rising now. It actually looks really cool. I kind of missed Minecraft sunsets because I always put on servers where with daylight day cycle off. So seeing the sunrise is actually like, it was kind of like a new experience for me for some reason, even though I've seen it a lot. So yeah. This house is considerably bigger than the other house, and I really need to choose another block choice than stripped logs, because those are just getting kind of old now. Like, I don't know what kind of blocks to use because I have like more than probably like 100 blocks to choose from, but I want to keep the theme like a light colored, which is kind of hard because like a light white kind of color, a light white. Even though it's like light red, or is there light red? I don't even know the colors in Minecraft, but you know, I I want to keep it like the same shade as like birch, so that's why I'm kind of doing that. Halfway through doing this little floor, I realized I could just use the full blocks, which would have been smart. And I didn't have a nearby tree to do a little treehouse pole thingamajig, so I had to make my own makeshift staircase. And I tried to vary a little bit by using like a dark colored wood. And I actually got smart here, and I actually put in a top layer of slabs, so it's easier for me to place down the panes. And and there's not much to say about this build because it's like very similar to the other place. And I just put in some glowstone to make it look, well, not look, but make it brighter. Anyways, here's like a view of the whole face so far. Yeah, it actually looks pretty cool. So yeah, I'm just gonna leave it here. If you guys enjoyed the view, and I'll see you guys in the next part.